One Consciousness Awakening courses.
It's for the mainstream. It's for everyone who wants to make a difference in their life and who wants to find abundance in their life, in every aspect of their life, be it relationships, be it wealth, be it opportunities, be it health, be it growing in prosperity, in every aspect. So it's to really grow in abundance, and it's to learn about creating this abundance from a very different place, from a very different inner world. So if you look at today's world and if you look at people today, most of them are trying to create abundance from a state of fear. So you take wealth, for example. There's this constant fear of what's going to happen to me if I don't have wealth tomorrow, what's going to happen to me if I have wealth, if I lose it, what's going to happen to me? What will others think of me? What do my parents think of me if I'm not successful? What will my wife think of me? What will my husband think of me? What will my children think of me if I'm not able to provide them enough comforts and enough pleasures? And also there's this constant comparison with the other, comparing that I need to be better than this person. Or if someone has more, immediately feel jealous or feel bad that someone else has more and wanting to be that. Unfortunately, we've been taught from a very young age that wealth is the most important thing, Our state is compared to the amount of wealth we have. So we think if we have $10,000, that will give us a certain happiness, $100,000 will give us more happiness. But I have met so many people who are earning 10,000, 100,000, a million or more, but all of them are in a state of fear. People who are earning $5,000 are in a fear of, will I be able to make $7,000 next year? People who are earning $100,000 are in fear, will it come down to $70,000 or $80,000? People who are making $1 million are scared, will I lose it? What's going to happen if I lose it? Will my comforts go away? So there is only this fear, and unfortunately this fear is driving people from not experiencing life. They are not able to be present to their wife, to their child, to their work, to their business, nothing. In this course, you awaken to very powerful states of consciousness. You awaken to how to create abundance, how to live your life from a powerful state of consciousness. And what do we mean by that? The first stage to that is awakening to connection. You awaken to connection, and once you awaken to that connection, there is no fear anymore. Fear disappears, and what arises is love. You awaken to love in every aspect of your life, and once love takes over, you are actually very courageous. You also find meaning for everything that you're doing. You actually know why you're making $10,000 or why $100,000 and what you're going to do with this, and you have your plans and everything ready, because in a state of connection, so much reveals to you, so much of, we can say, the universal intelligence flows through you, and so much is revealed on how you have to live your life. So if you take relationships too, there is so much of fear that is driven in relationships. Most of the people in relationships are constantly worried about their image, constantly are worried about what is the other thinking of me. So even in relationships, your state is fundamentally fear. So you take wealth, it's fear of making wealth, and it's fear of losing wealth. You take relationships, it's fear of losing a relationship or fear of, will I get the relationship I want? So in every aspect there is this fear. So in this journey, the One Consciousness Abundance Circle journey, you actually are awakening to a state of powerful consciousness. You are awakening to a state of love. You are awakening to a state of connection, whereby creating wealth comes from a state of connection. All relationships happens from a state of connection. As we move from disconnection to connection, you are actually arising to a tremendous power.